Hello and welcome back to Let's Play Monkey Island. In our last episode, Guybrush found the treasure of Melee Island and all he got was this stupid t-shirt. So let's tell the pirate leaders about it. How do you fare, thief? Well, I found your legendary lost treasure. Discovered the lost treasure, eh? You're a clever boy. You may keep the chic t-shirt, we have plenty. Well, of course you do. I'll just be running along now. Leave us to our grog. Come back later and tell us how you're doing. Will do, Chief. So yeah, the last trial we have left to do is sword fighting. And we have to defeat the Swordmaster. Now apparently this storekeeper knows where the Swordmaster is, since it was a dialogue option you could pick. And, oh, let me show off these doors while in town. Yeah, they just kind of teleport to each other. It's quite thrilling. Yeah, that's quite a jump right there. And of course that door is to the voodoo lady, and this door is inaccessible. Oh, and the clock. Seems like it's always 10 o'clock on this island. Creepy. Yeah. Oh well. Let's go to the store. He's not here. Ring bell for service. Okay. It never fails. I step away from the counter for 2 seconds and some idiot's already ringing that stupid bell. Well, what do you want? I'm looking for the Swordmaster of Melee Island. The Swordmaster of Melee Island? I don't know. Nobody knows the whereabouts of her secret hideout. Nobody except me. I'd have to go and ask her if it's okay to show you the way. I guess I could hike all the way over there. Once. Be right back. And don't touch anything. Actually we won't, because we're going to be following you instead. Because if you do wait for him, he never actually comes back. You can ring the bell to get him back. He'll come right away. Or you can leave and go back in the store, and he'll be there. Unfortunately, he'll tell you that the Swordmaster doesn't want to see you. So this is the way we've got to do it. We've got to be all sneaky-like and follow him. Fortunately, it's not too difficult. It's not like you really have to outrun him or anything. He doesn't even notice you following him. There he is. He's going to the fork. Yeah. I don't know. Is this more fun, or is the map more fun? I don't know. This is maybe a little more interesting since there's another guy that you're following, and you can pretend that he could catch you following him, but oh well. Ooh, that's pretty fancy. What's that sign say? Danger, open ravine. Okay. I better just stay back here and eavesdrop. Oh, good idea. Hello again, Carla. I thought I told you to get lost. Actually, I'm here on business. This kid came into my store, see? Face it, you crusty old lech. You'd make any excuse just to come out here and bother me. Yeah, I guess so. Well, cut it out. I'm sick of it. Take a hike and don't come out here again. Someone might follow you, and then I'd become another Melee Island tourist attraction. Hey, it's your loss, baby. Yeah, right. Now scram. Oh, very interesting. Well, let's go try to fight her. Finish off these trials. Let's take a look at her first. She looks like she's meditating. I don't know, looks more like she's spinning around in one place to me, but what do I know? Anyway, let's talk to her. Oh, hey, Halle Berry. How dare you approach the Swordmaster without permission, which I surely didn't give you. Nobody here but us salesmen. Hi, I'm selling these fine leather jackets. Do you have one in size 3? Of course you don't, because you're not really a jacket salesman. Let's be honest, you're here to prove yourself to the pirate leaders in hopes of one day being as immoral as they are. Yep, nailed it right on the head. Gee, you're smart. What was your final grade in Captain Smirk's sword fighting class? Grade? Class? You mean you came here to take on the Swordmaster of Melee Island, possibly the greatest sword fighter in the entire Caribbean, without a single lesson in the art of fencing? Yep. How did you expect to defend yourself? Gee, I don't know. I see. Obviously not with your razor-sharp wit. I'd advise you to seek out Captain Smirks and get some real training. It would hardly be ethical, sporting, or even interesting to fight someone as unskilled as yourself. So beat it. Jeez. More like the bitch master of Melee Island. Am I right? Alright, so yeah, we've got to go get some training. Ooh, exciting. And now we have the Swordmaster accessible on the map, so we can go straight there instead of having to go through the forest again, so that's cool. Well, let's check out that bridge. And if you try to go to the lights or the house, you'll get stopped at the bridge anyway, because this dude's here being a dick. Hey man, what's up?
Stop. You must pay a toll.
Stand aside, troll. I'm a mighty pirate.
You're no pirate. Why, the town drunk could out-insult you on his back, and probably would.
Oh yeah, I can out-insult anybody, you brainless clay doppelganger.
I once owned a dog that was smarter than you. Take that and stick it in your repertoire.
Okay.
None shall pass. You can't pass until you pay the toll.
How much is the toll?
Well, what have you got?
Rubber chicken with a pulley in the middle?
I want something that will attract attention, but have no real importance.
I'm telling you, dude, these rubber chickens with a pulley in the middle are the wave of the future. If you don't get one now, you'll be left behind.
Don't be silly. You have 3 chances to give me what I want. Then I eat ya.
Well, despite that, you can give him 3 items, 4 items. You can give him all your items, and he's not going to eat you. He will start giving you hints, though, because the one he gave is kind of obscure, especially if you don't know the reference. Way back in the kitchen, or on the dock outside the kitchen, we got a fish. I think it's a herring. And yeah, a red herring is like a literary device. You know, like he said, it attracts attention, but it doesn't have any importance. So anyway, if you keep giving him the wrong stuff, he'll start giving you hints like,
I'm getting hungry. Give me some food. I'm feeling like a fishy flavored snack of some sort.
Yeah, I mean, he starts giving you hints, so eventually you'll give him the fish.
Ah, a red herring. Pass.
And that's supposed to be George Lucas. Note the use of the force. Oh, Guybrush just missed it. Now let's check out these lights. Well, well, what have we here? Stan's previously owned vessels. Let's check out the sign. Welcome to Stan's previously owned vessels. I'm off searching the globe right now for the finest and previously owned marine transportation. Have a look around. I'll be right back. Stan. Yeah, we have to finish the trials before Stan comes back, so we're almost there. We're getting there. Let's check out this grog machine. Grog, diet grog, cherry grog, grog classic, caffeine-free grog, and root beer. There's always the one that doesn't quite seem to fit in. This is one object in the game that you can try to turn on and turn off, like so. Turn it on. It's already on. Turn it off. And let all the grog get warm? No way. Yeah. You can also use it with the money. Nothing. And you lose your piece of 8. Well, that won't do. Let's push it around. Humph. Nothing. Yeah, same as if you had put a coin in. So you really don't need to waste the coin. Let's pull it. Oops. Humph. Nothing. Yeah. Ooh. Alright. Yeah, maybe later it'll get fixed. Maybe when Stan comes back. Let's check out these boats. Spiffy. Cute, but small. Yeah. How's this one? Fuel economy. Dull, dull, dull. Yeah. Here's a nice one. Now that's a nice looking vessel, I'll say. As is. Yeah, you gotta go all the way out onto the deck to look at this one for some reason. A fixer-upper. Yeah. You know, I remember as a kid, I thought that those were 5s. So I thought it was like A5, I5, but yeah, it's as is. How about this Viking one? Looks like one of those well-engineered imports. And this one's half in the water. I'm surprised this one is still afloat. Well, that's being rather generous, Guybrush. Anyway, so yeah, we'll be coming back here later and hopefully buy a nice boat. Hopefully that nice red one. Ooh, that one looks cool. It's so big it won't even fit on the screen. Yeah, oh, so the used ship emporium. And that circus house. Let's check out the sign. Captain Smirk's Big Body Pirate Gym. Prices. Sword training, 30 pieces of 8. Cannon firing, 160 pieces of 8. Balls extra. Oh, aren't they always? Grappling hook, 130 pieces of 8. Hook extra. Alright. Let's go tappy tap tap. I think I'll knock. It only be polite.
What do you want, you wimpy little spineless maggot?
Oh. Well, it is me, so gotta start with this one. Could you please put out that cigar? It's not good for your health, and it smells terrible.
Sure, I'd love to put it out. In your face?
Maybe I'll just leave instead.
Good idea.
Okay.
What do you want?
Can we step inside? It's a little chilly out here.
What did you say?
I said it's a little chilly out here.
You're right. I could catch a cold.
Okay.
What do you want?
Do you know where the Swordmaster lives?
Forget it, kid. She'd cut your head clean off. Unless, of course, you got some training first.
Well, could you train me to be better than the Swordmaster?
Better than Swordmaster?
Hey, it's Duke Nukem. With an eye patch.
You? Ha 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 ha! You could never be half the sword fighter Carla is. Even with hours of hard work and sweat and blood. I remember fighting side by side with Carla at Port Royal. The local constabulary had us cornered. It looked like we were done for, but then she said, but I digress. You just don't have what it takes.
You know, you really should quit smoking.
What I really should do is make you eat this stogie.
Alright, I'll go ahead and try this in the next video. Later.